Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we're back with another World Circuit race. We're going to be heading over to the Americas and to Lake Louise, which is the new track in the recently released update 1.4. We got first in the pickup truck race, which is one of the weekly challenges this week, and we also got first in the four-wheel drive challenge 600, but we're going to do in the World Rally Challenge in this particular video. Before I do that, I'm just going to pop across to the options just to confirm that I am on the race difficulty of hard that we're using for all of these races now. We'll then come down to the race itself. The first thing we need to do is to change our car because we need a Group B rally car this time. I'm going to go with my trusted Focus, and one of the things I am going to need to do in here is to buy the I actually got snow tyres. Okay, cool. I just need to change to the snow tyres. The detailed settings for this one, I have got the suspension is normal, the differential is normal, 100% on the output adjustment for the ECU. I've got the ballast as 0, the power restrictor of 100, transmission and nitrous is all normal. I'm going to go with I'll stick with the high RPM turbo because that's what I've got on this particular car. Probably don't need it for this race because it's more control and sliding. I've got the racing silencer on. I've got the normal racing slotted discs that come with the car. Actually, this one is pretty stock, this vehicle. Haven't got any weight reduction or anything like that. It's all pretty stock. We're sitting at 610 pp on this one. So let's just see how it goes and see whether we need to do anything to this car. So let's get into the race. See how we go. This is the World Rally Challenge at Lake Louise long track. Number of laps is 4 to go from the last place to first. Let's get into the race. Okay, so we've got a brake balance of 40-60 on this particular car. I've got my brake balance full to the rear on this one. Really not quite sure where the best place for the brake balance is, but that's what I happen to like. Traction control is off on this one, and I'm going to set my track map on because I'm not used to this track. One of the key things here is to slow down early, get it turned in early, and just try and keep the front of the car pointing in the direction that you want to go. Also, try and keep it in as high a gear as you can. Now you're going to need to pause and rewind the video if you want to see where I'm braking and where I'm turning, because it's changing all of the time, and no hard and fast rules in this one. A lot of it depends on the speed that you manage to get out of a corner, how much you're sliding through the corner and the like. Just as you go over the rise there, I'm braking for this particular corner. One of the tightest ones on the track, goes on forever. Just hugging that inside line. Feather in the throttle. Getting to come over the top there, just trying to slow it down. Another slow corner coming up. Gone a little bit deep into that one. And then round to the right hand side again, just gone a little bit deep. And the one thing you need to do down here is make sure that you keep it straight for the jump. You do not want to be sideways. Keep it straight as you go over that jump. And then I'm looking for the first of the N2O boards. Some of the YouTube channels are saying to brake on the second one. I'm finding in this car that braking on the first one gives me a little bit more control into the corner, and it worked better for me. Just try and get up through the gears. Didn't quite get up through the gears fast enough. Slow down for this corner. Nice and slow for this one. Getting it slowed down nice and early. Again, just watching the track map. Just gone a little bit deep. I broke on that boarding that goes over the track instead of before it. It's just lost me a little bit of time. Just Just try and get on the power as soon as we can, up through the gears as fast as we can. Right, as you go over that rise, hit the brakes, get it slowed down for this one. I am not the greatest rally driver, and that includes on snow. Okay, getting it slowed down on this one, or just got into the back of the full focus there a little bit. Just trying to get on the power as soon as we can. Again, whoa, got a smack, which means I've got to get this straightened up before the jump. Just about managed to do that. Just going to go around the outside of these guys. Really having to go for it. A little bit of door bumping through there, but we're on lap 3 or 4, and that Audi in front is mighty quick. If you can control the Audi, that probably is a go-to car for this particular race, because it is mighty quick. I tend to find the Focus is the easier to handle car, and I'm not very good on snow or rallying. So that's why I happen to prefer this car, but you'll see that that Audi just flies. Again, braking early, just trying to keep it under control. Just 4th to get a little bit of turn in there. Up to 5th straight away, then 6th. Keeping an eye on the track map. We've got tight left-hander coming up. Get that slowed down nice and early. Can we get round the back of the Audi? No, we can't. Maybe up the inside of this one. Whoa, I've gone a bit too deep. Too much power into the wall. Up through the gears as quick as we can, getting it straight over the jump. Now we've got to keep it all gathered up for this last lap. Again, I'm changing down on the first of those NTO boards. The Audi actually slowed down a lot earlier. It's giving us a little bit of a chance to gap him. But just keep it slow and clean through here. Don't go too mad. Watching that track map like mad. Turning in early. Working that steering wheel. Go over here, the beginning, just before the beginning of the stands. I'm slowing down, taking it ever so cautious. This is one of the tight corners, so just up into 3rd now. We don't want to be too slow. Oh, just being a little bit cautious, letting that Audi get back to us a little bit. Slowing it down again nice and early. Just using 3rd to get a little bit of turn in. Goes on forever this corner, just going a little bit wide. Again, just pause and rewind the video if you want to see my braking points and then adjust yours accordingly. I am literally driving this one dynamically. I'm just changing the braking points, the gears, depending on how the car is behaving. We're coming round for this last corner. The Audi's right there. Managed to get a good run off the corner. Keep it straight over the jump. And there we go. First place. The Audi right behind us. We did manage to get first place in this one. Quite hard, that. It's not an easy race. We did that by 0.3 of a second, but that is good enough for first place. So we do get the gold trophy, 85,000 credits, which is rather nice. Don't get a clean race, but you're going to bump the wall, you're going to bump other cars, so don't even worry about that. And that's how I got gold in this particular race at Lake Louise in the Group B car. I hope that you found this video useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button to help the channel. It will really help me no end if you could do that. And if you're a current subscriber, back for more, thank you ever so much for continuing to support my channel. So that is the races at Lake Louise now done. We're going to be heading off to one of the other new World Circuit challenges. I don't know which one it's going to be, but join me for that video coming very, very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.